With less than 3 months to go for the assembly polls in the state, hectic politicking is being witnessed in the Hill state. While the Congress today announced that it will contest all 60 seats and has already received requests from as many as 57 candidates, new entrant Cong also stepped up its campaign, releasing its theme song today. Well, the Congress, which has been left beleaguered in the state following resignations and suspensions of MLAs, has announced that it will contest all 60 seats, with MPCC President Vincent Pala expressing confidence that the party has good chances.
How many in the upcoming elections? All of them?
All the 60 seats will contest. All the 60. As of now, we are short only 3 seats out of 60. We have got 57 candidates, but hopefully we should fill all the 60s.
So personally, you'll be contesting.
Yeah, definitely.
So what is the position, sir? What do you think?
That being a president, being an MP, of course, I cannot concentrate on my constituency. It's not fair to me to leave others and concentrate only in my constituency. But I am confident. People knows me and my workers are there. Even in election, in MP election and others, it doesn't depend on the candidate alone, it depends on the workers. I'm very fortunate I have got good people on the ground who works for me.
Significantly, when asked whether the Congress is open to alliance with the NPP and the Trinamool Congress, Pala maintained that the final call will be taken only after polls.
So my final question, ally with NPP or AITCC?
I think we'll see this when we cross the bridge. It's too early to say now. Yes. That doesn't depend on me alone. It depends on them also. It depends on our friends who will be winning also. So the legislators at that time will decide, not by me alone. And the other party will decide. That will not be my choice alone. So to be practical, I think to be truthful, it doesn't depend on me or depends on anyone. So it depends on the circumstances by that time.
Well, the MPCC president also stated that the Congress is not looking to overexpose its potential candidates following the poaching threat posed by rival parties.
Leaders resigning from the Congress. Don't you think that this is the biggest disadvantage for Congress?
Yeah, I've already answered the questions. Definitely very unfortunate somebody resigned, but many people also are joining us. We have you have seen also in Penorsla, we have got a Mbak Nehru has joined us. If you see in West Castles also, so many are joining us. We have got, and in Giant Hills, I'm going to finalize after 2-3 days. Lots of people are joining us also in Jawai. So we have not shown it because I've seen that the other parties, they don't have a proper candidates. They always looks to Congress, so they try to buy them. That's why whomever we projected, they're being bought, they're being purchased. So that's why we slightly, we are reluctant to expose our people who have joined us.
So, Nabarun, the Congress is planning to contest from all the 60 seats in the upcoming 2023 assembly polls in Meghalaya. So, the party is quite ready for the upcoming election, as the party has already got candidates in 57 seats so far. So, Nabarun, your take on this?
Yes, the Congress has received applications in as many as 57 seats. That's what the MPCC chief Vincent Pala has just informed. The party is planning to contest from all 60 seats. What is the significant thing to note about what Pala said today, when asked about whether the Congress is open to alliance with NPP and the Trinamool Congress, the TMC. Very interestingly, Pala did not rule out allying with either of them, be it the NPP or the Trinamool Congress. He said, of course, the decision will be taken later when they see the numbers, when they see how many numbers they have got, how many MLAs they have. The decision will be taken. So in a way, indirectly, Pala acknowledging that the Congress has been at the receiving end, probably not the strongest as it used to be in Meghalaya. It's no longer the opposition in Meghalaya. So Pala does realize and is indirectly admitting that the Congress would need to ally with someone or the other. It's not looking at the absolute majority mark or the 30-seat mark. we didn't see a very confident MPCC chief Vincent Pala there. And very interestingly, open to alliance probably indicated, of course he said decision will be taken post-polls, but open to alliance probably with both the NPP and the Trinamool Congress. Another factor that he mentioned is that the Congress definitely is facing a challenge of poaching. Wherever they're trying to select candidates, other parties are, he said, quote unquote, buying those candidates. So they now kind of want to shield and not overexpose their potential candidates. So Congress really in not the best of positions there, but definitely they would be aiming for as many as possible, trying to get as close, at least even at this stage, at this juncture. If somebody were to tell Congress, if they would be happy probably with just 10 to 12 seats, probably they will take that, given that. But nevertheless, they are planning to contest all 60 seats. You never know. West Khasi Hills, East Khasi Hills, Southwest Khasi Hills, they are trying their best. East Khasi Hills, is, as Pala mentioned, constituencies like Mauflang, they are trying their best. So yes, they are eyeing at least 10 to 15 seats, but things look difficult. But they're open to alliance, and if they can even hit the 10-seat mark, well, you never know. The Congress may be still part of the next government.
And Nabarun, well, now talking about the new party in Meghalaya, Kamu, well, we have heard Angela Rangad, the founder member, well, she is quite confident of winning this election, being a new party.
Yeah, like they are contesting in barely, as of now, they're contesting in just 3 seats. But why it is significant, Angela Rangad herself, the founder member herself, had decided to contest from a very key seat in Shillong, South Shillong seat, which has been won by Shanbor Sholai, BJP MLA now, and he has been winning this seat for the last 3 terms, 15 years now he has retained this seat. So, well, that's a very challenging task. She has taken up the challenge, and this will be one battle. Of course, to be honest, Shanbor Sholai does continue to be the favorite if we talk about South Shillong, but that the CAM has decided to take on the BJP MLA from that constituency shows that they are determined, and these kind of battles, they are very significant. Even if the CAM manages to get a significant number of votes, that may decide the fate, because there will be other contestants probably. We'll see the Congress for sure contesting from South Shillong. We'll see the TMC contesting from South Shillong. So that will be interesting. Where does CAM fit in all this? Where does CAM fit in? There will be 3-4 parties contesting. Where does CAM fit in? Can CAM get a significant chunk of votes which may decide the outcome of the polls? They may not win, but can they decide? Can they play a spoil sport for Shanbor Sholai? That is the question.
All right, Nabarun Goswami, thank you so much for all those details.